be time up in Cleveland as the Browns just clinched the division and obviously the playoffs after beating their rival Pittsburgh Steelers. But it came with a cost. Quarterback Moses Cody dislocated his hip, I believe, and will not be able to participate in our run. Maybe he'll be able to play in the Super Bowl. Hope if doctors clear him early. If the Browns make the Super Bowl, who knows? And their opponent, the 6-9 Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who have nothing to play for but pride and a high draft pick, a size-seek young blood there. He had a big season, I believe 19.5 sacks and 4 interceptions. As if he had this game, like the last game of the year he had last year, he would have won Defensive Rookie of the Year. As David Johnson here on the big rush, his first play from scrimmage, and he makes it all the way to a 13 per gain of 53. He's going to need to be big with Moses Cody out. But 2nd and 3 on the 6. Cody Kessler rolling out, and he gets sacked by Tarquin Bragg, the second-year man from, I think, the 7th overall pick of the 2017 NFL draft. He had a big year, around 15 sacks or so this year. As in the flash, Linval Boye, I believe 17 yards short of 1,000 of the year, but remember, he missed a third of the season, so that's not really his fault. As in 3rd and 10 on the 39, Kessler gets sacked by Gerald McCoy, the veteran defensive tackle, but the Bucs offense did absolutely nothing. Then 1st and 10 on the 47, Kessler finds Linval Boye, who gains 27 and makes it to the 20. Then 1st and goal on the 6. First quarter almost over. Cody Kessler finds big play Barry Davenport gets in the end zone to end the first quarter, basically. So, see what this Bucs offense can do. Just not working out well. 2nd and 18 on the 17. Jameis Winston will be sacked by Emmanuel Ogbah and another Browns defender, making it 3rd and 30 on the 5. The Browns have 3 safeties this year. 2 of them in Week 4 against Miami. As on 3rd and 30, Winston not panicking, and he would be safetied by the rookie Marvin Fulcher. His 2nd on the year. He had 18.5 sacks this year. He had a great end-of-year run. He had a great first game, and was quiet after that, and then the last, 5 games, he was a stud. And Barry Davenport just trucking his way through there to get to the 25. 1st and 10 on the 25. Kessler looking for the flash Linval Boye, and he will get in the end zone and touchdown. Cleveland Browns. The Browns have not benched any players yet. Should I say Jim Harbaugh hasn't benched any players yet. 2nd and 20 on the 15. Another safety? Well, it might be a little likely as Curry Lindsey was there, the rookie from Florida. He had 16.5 sacks. 3rd and 31. Will the Browns get a safety? Nope. It's just going to be a run play, and it's fumbled, and it's picked up by the Browns. This might be even better than a safety. Probably is. As now the Browns have it on the goal line. 3rd and 6 on the 7. Cody Kessler finds Kasheem Riley, the 2nd-year, 3rd down running back from LSU, and the Browns would extend their lead 26-0. Notice Jameis Winston is doing nothing in the passing game, as he just had so much pressure. We're going to tell a little fun fact in a minute, but first, Doug Martin with the big rush to the 45-yard line. Surprised the Bucs aren't bench players. I don't think they bench players in this game, which I think that's kind of stupid. I think they should add that. Then Winston would be sacked by Sice but another Browns defender. Now, I believe that was Marvin Fulcher. Now, through 3 quarters, the Browns defense had more sacks than Jameis Winston had passing yards, which is insane. They had 7, he had 5 yards. As Sice once again making the play to make it 4th and 27. So let's see if the Browns can get even more points as Cody Kessler lobbing it for a big play. Barry Davenport Kessler. A very solid game. Do we need Moses Cody to make this run? As remember, our defense really carried us. Then he would look for someone, but I was intercepted by Joe Harden, or not, Jaron Harden. I know this is Jay Harden, and we traded him Joe Hayden from Vernon Hargreaves last year, but it was Jaron Harden. As on 2nd and 25, Emmanuel Ogbah there. This Browns pass rush just demolished Jameis today. When I say demolished, I mean just, oh my goodness. And another fumble for Martin, but the Bucs would pick it up and have to punt it. Now, as time expired in the half, Roberto Aguayo going for a very long field goal. Book it. As it will be 29-0 at the half. The Browns started with the ball, too. And then Corey Coleman, 2 feet in bounds. He had a quiet game this week. He had a quiet week 16 as well. What's going on? 3rd and 5 on the 45. Kessler gets sacked by Tarquin Bragg. So the Browns won't get any points on their opening drive in the third quarter. However, the Bucs offense would, well, do nothing. Then 2nd and 13, and Kessler will be sacked by Bragg again. It was 3rd and 10 on the 32. The Bucs offense still doing nothing. As Kessler under pressure, those two guys there. See, in the second half, Jim Harbaugh started benching players mainly on his offense. As Malik Shields there getting in the game. As I forget who was benched of receivers. 2 of the 3 main guys were, and David Johnson was 2, and Antoine Allison, the rookie running back, who's like the 4th seed, came into play. He didn't actually have a bad game, however, he did fumble it there. And now we're in the 4th quarter, and Jameis got in a bit of a groove for over 100 yards. He did get sacked here, but by Marvin Fulcher, but he completed pretty much all his passes. And this is the Jameis that we all know, not the Jameis that throws 5 yards in 3 quarters. As on 3rd and 1, Martin gets tackled by Sisek. I almost get sacked. And almost it was a safety, however, it was not. So Dak Prescott now in the game. He hands it off to Antoine Allison, the very speedy running back. Gets by defenders, and he would get his first career touchdown for rookie Antoine Allison. And the Browns extend their already ginormous lead. Then 2nd and 10 on the 18. Let's see Big Jameis make a play. As Jameis, not a lot of pressure, throws a very good pass to his tight end, Austin Seferian-Jenkins. And Seferian-Jenkins makes it all the way to the 9+10 end. As Winston, 1 completed pass in those 3 quarters. Don't tell me how. Then Doug Martin did it. Doug got in that end, and the Bucs finally scored some points. They did not have a bad 4th quarter. After losing 36-0, they realized they wanted some pride, and that's what they got. Back to Seferian-Jenkins there. And then on 2nd and 6, Jameis, the pass rush still came as Sisek got 3.5 sacks. If only he had that game week 17 last year, that'd be nice. Then Corey Wiener, no pun intended, breaking a tackle, and there goes the speedy Wiener. That sounds so wrong. As in the last play of the season, it's going to be a long field goal from, I think that was Ohio, and he just misses it. But the Browns would still win 36-10 and win the number 1 seed of the AFC.